one has breached their defence since Nick Voltemada scored a header for Newcastle against them 5 weeks and 2 days ago. Saka lurking at the far post. It's away by Sagnac. Smack back in towards goal by Gabriel.
It's good to see Gabriel's up on his feet now on the pitch, but yeah, Arsenal now progressing the ball into the final third.
Nwaneri running at the defence and finding Saka now. Saka getting it onto that left foot and forcing Markovic into another save, and yet it's another set piece. And all of a sudden, from a buoyant mood that was behind that goal away to our left, they're starting to get a little bit nervous. Good movement to the front post by Trossard, and there is Gabriel. If we'll get the chance to look at this on the
I think he's going to give it.
And it's a penalty. The Prague fan base. And it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Arsenal hit the front, and you know what that usually means. Bukayo Saka from the spot, taking responsibility and arrowing it into the corner. Here's Declan Rice. Leandro Trossard with a lovely delivery, and Marino is there. He was onside and on point. Mikel Marino playing that role. Once again delivering for Arsenal when they need him the most. They appreciate him. Rice looking to steer that through towards Marino, and it's in, and it's him again. It's another Declan Rice assist, another Marino goal. The goalkeeper came out, committed himself, but awesome, irrepressible Arsenal.
Thank you, Gabby. Good evening, everyone. The Eindhoven Carnival concludes with a grand stadium party. Costumes, flags, energy, and sheer unbridled enthusiasm. Arsenal in the dark strip tonight. The prize, a quarter. Nwaneri floating it beautifully towards the back post. It's Ødegaard. It's neat. And then Ødegaard goes over and appeals to the referee that he was caught in the act of shooting. We play on for now. Trying to link the play. Directing Malacia to pass it to Lang. Perisic has it back again. And there's Saibari! And then the follow-up just wide. Flamingo, second time around, and Arsenal have a big double let-off.
Well, I said the mid.
Lewis Skelly. Leandro Trossard. In nicely for Rice. Rice hoists it, and Timber goes up, and the Dutchman scores. Jurrien Timber with just his second goal for the Gunners on his return to the Netherlands.
Well, they might have been fortunate at one end, but a minute later.
Trossard. Lewis Skelly. And it's tucked goalwards by Ethan Nwaneri. And the young man steps effortlessly forward into the limelight once again. Blocked by Nwaneri. Here's Timber. Timber once again. Fortuitously getting a chance. And Marino! It's a steal for Arsenal. Gifted to the makeshift centre forward, but he had to be alert to take his chance. And this has been the perfect half hour for the Gunners.
It's been an incredible half an hour. I'm being fortunate to go and...
And the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal protest, yellow card comes out on the horizon. And Noah Lang emphatically accepts the lifeline for PSV.
Yeah, really confidently taken penalty that is. Keeper's got absolutely no chance.
Malacia. Oh, another great chance. Luke de Jong and Gus Till was arriving too. Marino. Nwaneri. It'll come to Odegaard, and that's 4. Within 1 minute of the restart, Arsenal restore their 3-goal advantage and are already sitting pretty and eyeing a potential quarter-final. And the other thing, joyously, that they've proved is who needs a striker. Here's Calafiori. And Trossard. And it's 5-1. And there's an air of disbelief around the Philips Stadium now, because it's already turning into something of a rout.
Well, we can hear the Arsenal fans cheering, but we can also hear the PSV.
This year, since they first entered, here's Lang. And that's a good effort. And David Raya took off to his left with a little bit of... There are gaps, big gaps, and there are numbers for Arsenal. Guarneri decides he's now in range.
In that first one, when they missed a big chance. But from that moment onwards, really dominated.
And striding into a gap is the captain, Martin Odegaard. It's a half dozen for a side that are showing no half measures. Quarter-final.
Well, the number of times that guy there, Odegaard, has picked the ball up in the middle of the park and just ran and not stopped.
My consent. Tierney. Zinchenko!
To pass it with pace, they've done that when someone's had to run with it in the right opportunities and the right times, and they've all done it well.
Here's Calafiori, of all people, turning up to complete a magnificent 7. The left back scoring off the right wing sums it up for Arsenal tonight, who have enjoyed an evening like few others in their European history.
It's a really good matchup for both teams. I think they'll test each other. I think we've got some really good attacking players on the pitch, so hopefully we see some goals. Expecting it to be a difficult enough night for Arsenal.
It's back inside, and the Arsenal press has got a bit of reward here. Martinelli has options inside, still going as Martinelli pulls it back into the direction of Havertz, and Diamande does enough. Bright start by Arsenal though. Odegaard again. Arsenal with so many players down this right side, one of which is Timber. Can he pick the right pass? Really inviting ball, and Arsenal have taken the lead. The final touch from Gabriel Martinelli, but this in truth was all about the delivery. Super ball by Timber, and Arsenal have made the ideal start.
Well, they've committed plenty of men to the right-hand side.
Football to look forward to tomorrow evening, and indeed this evening. This is not bad here. Saka in behind, rolls it across, and Arsenal score again. Saka, brilliant in the build-up play, and Havertz just taps it home, and Arsenal have their second goal. And much like the first, it was very straightforward for Arsenal. Gyökeres, again, he couldn't control it. Odegaard. Saka, this could be dangerous. Saka comes inside, Saka takes the shot. Rice. Rojo, what can he do from here? Quinn to Arsenal, a little bit stretched at the moment. Rojo wants to play back into his path. Quinn! Tipped over by the goalkeeper. And he's beaten Rojo. And he's toying with Rojo. Now he just stands up towards the far side. Flicked back down by Hamilton towards that 6-yard box. It's towards Gabriel. He was the runner. He wasn't picked up, and it is 3-0 for Arsenal. And much like the 2 goals that have gone before them, it's very straightforward, very routine. Now it's Quinda down to a dangerous position. Gudmund's back inside. Harita. And they come again, and they've scored. Well, they went close the first time. They've gone better this time. Gonzalo Inacio makes it 3-1. It's a long way back. It's a lovely ball. Trincao. Lovely play. But they go to Edwards. Well, the finish wasn't there to match, but the build-up play. Sporting certainly will be happy. Hjulmand. And here is Gyökeres. Couldn't keep it down, but it's the kind of position. It's the 2 captains coming together there, Odegaard and Hjulmand. Arsenal doing well here is Odegaard. Still there for Odegaard. The challenge comes in. Penalty to Arsenal. And a chance to go 4-1 up. Here comes Saka. He tucks it away. 4-1 Arsenal. And Arsenal back with a 3-goal cushion. And after a nervy spell, after here by Gabriel Martinelli. Gyökeres, deflection, and just about. It's been doubled up on here. Back to Trincao again. Heulemans goes it alone and just tries to creep it in towards that. There by Gyökeres. Inside for Trincao. Takes on the shot, took a deflection, and it's gone over the bar for the corner kick. Just for a second, you wondered, was that going to creep? About to return to winning ways in the Champions League. Space here from Marino. Takes the shot on, spilled by the goalkeeper and in by Trossard. And Arsenal get their 5th goal. And at the risk of repeating ourselves, it's another very straightforward goal. Goalkeeper couldn't handle the initial effort, and Trossard, to his credit, made sure he was in position to pick up the pieces. Another straightforward goal. Gyökeres. It's a long way to go here, but he's going all the way. It's Gyökeres. He's beaten away by the woodwork. Gyökeres has a goal himself.
Adding to the tension inside the Sandmanes, so the standing defending by Navarro. Now they're in though, Arsenal. Madueke can pull it back and Eze was waiting for it.
And he shouldn't have been, he's on his heels. A little bit of pressure there, but he waited it perfectly for Calafiore.
Mikel Marino and now Victor Gyökeres. I think he's been played onside by Adama on the other side. Gyökeres running in, Danny Vivian coming back, and that's a comfortable three on the move. Gyökeres to Zubimendi, and now Declan Rice. There's space now for Yuri and Timber. Arsenal with plenty in the box. Gyökeres was attacking it and can't steer his header towards the Athletic Club goal, but that was a long. It goes towards Gabriel. He's just collided, I think, with the Athletic Bilbao defender for both teams. Given away there by Gabriel. Last opportunity of the half is an Athletic Bilbao one. It's Navarro, and it opens up and he shoots, and it was blocked by the Arsenal captain. It just gets a consoling tap from Declan Rice, but it's a free header as well for Victor Gyökeres. Couldn't guide it to Madueke, who's going to run past Danny Vivian. Arsenal in here. Madueke, a strong hand from Simon. Had to try and pull it back. Fury for Arsenal. Timber. Madueke. Left foot shot by Madueke, which is saved by Simon.
I'm just wondering if Timber could have got out a split
possession. Sanchez for Athletic Club. And now Williams storming forward for the home side. Up against Gabriel. It's still Iñaki Williams, and that's comfortable for David Raya.
brilliant defending. I'm just wondering if he could have...
There is Eze lifting the cross in, and Marino coming onto it and heading it straight at Unai Simon.
He gets hit well, you know, he's a good header of the ball. I get the impression he plays out there, he's not really going to scare a fullback, is he? No. But if he gets it into feet in that 10, he can do things. Here we go.
Martinelli's speed, a factor for the first time, having been played in by Trossard. What an impact off the bench this will be, and what an impact off the bench that is! Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal. Fantastic speed and then brilliant composure to finish and fire Arsenal in front with less than 19 minutes to go. Trossard, the provider. Was just caught a fraction late there by Rigo, but the referees let it go because Arsenal have the ball with the goal scorer Martinelli running at Garathabal and going the long way round and beating him and pulling it back. It's Trossard with the chance, it's deflected and it's in. And both substitutes sent on by Mikel Arteta have delivered in the Champions League tonight. Martinelli scoring the first and making the second, and in front of the Arsenal supporters, Leandro Trossard makes it 2-0.
Players and a fan base believing they can go on the way and win a major honour this year.
Expectation. There's a genuine belief amongst these Arsenal supporters of quality now that these fans have been desperate for.
Martinelli, Gyökeres, good ball. Eze, lively start from Arsenal. Eze, it loops and onto the frame of the goal and belted wide by Rice.
crowd are reacting. They're loving what they're seeing in terms of pinning Atletico back, and there's a...
Gabriel. Pushed into Zubamendi. Flicked onto Gyökeres. This ball looks really good, it is! And it's a familiar face onto it. Gabriel for the Gunners. The great Jan Oblak couldn't do anything about it.
Set the feet.
Yeah, and the header, David Hansko arriving from left back. Luis Skelly, this is what he was so good at last season, wasn't it? Moving into midfield, breaking forward here. Luis Skelly, Martinelli! Glorious from Arsenal. Martinelli finished it, but my word, Luis Skelly made it. Irresistible at the Emirates. Arsenal 2 up on Atletico. Down the line for Martinelli again. Oh, great cutback, Eza. Gyökeres, surely! 3 for Arsenal. And Victor Gyökeres gets his first Champions League goal for the Gunners. Runners from the back post of this delivery from Rice. Oh, they might get another, they will! Gyökeres again! Goal after goal after goal! His second of the night. Inter Milan. They look to preserve that record. Would be a 12th in league phase group stage football at home without conceding. But here's Gallagher. Oh, and that was a chance. It appeared to...
Ongoing absentees in their squad: Diaz, Doku, Rodri, Ake. First Premier League start this side of Christmas. Kanji got into trouble. It's played forward here for Kai Havertz. Odegaard! Arsenal are out of the blocks! A gift! Touchdown again for Havertz. Taken on again by Odegaard, who's prompted Gabriel Martinelli! It's 2! It's not. It's offside.
Well, he did look offside.
His property. Marmouche into the mix. Brilliant reaction.
That's a hell of a save. What a save.
Oh, Ortega's given it away. And Kai Havertz has pulled it wide.
He didn't want it. I'm telling you, the first one that he passes to Odegaard, he wanted to look to pass again. Kai Havertz having an absolute confidence crisis in front of goal there. I mean, City getting caught.
Over. Nunez has a yard. Flicked out here to Savinho, and Raya Plum. Getting the better of them last year wasn't quite enough, as it turned out, in the final totting up. And this year there's the Liverpool complication too. Foden. Savinho. Haaland! One big touch!
Oh, wrong way. He needs to go for Gabriel, surely. He's not done though.
Slightly different case, positionally speaking, but it's phenomenal effort. Thomas Partey! It's 1-in! And Arsenal have their lead back in a trice! Gabriel's joining in now. Rice Arsenal's Lewis Skelly! Stunning! And now Rice is on the charge.
He's in.
And he's played in Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli, fine save, Ortega.
And Havertz just dropping back in there as a 2 as well.
Partey, if he can release the pass, he's got Martinelli going. Gabriel Martinelli at full lick. Havertz. He scored! That's how it feels!
Oh, it's such a big moment for him.
Beautiful switch. Very... What a hit! What a hit! What a star! What a game! What a scoreline!
It's often a matter of tenths of seconds over a 4-year quest. The very fun. Got to be in it to win it. And both of these teams are in everything again. Game for Arsenal. Rob Greenhow and gone on into the box. Saka will shoot, it's deflected and kindly for Jan Sommer. Eza. Look, Jesus tried to protect it. Marino played it in. It'll come for Timber to hit, and it's got it in by Gabriel Jesus. Well, it has been coming. And inside 10 minutes, oh, he'll enjoy that moment. A goal to soothe the pain of a year of injuries. Only his second goal in the last year. A year in which he's had to watch far too much football. Martinez, that's a good ball for Thuram. Oh, fabulous recovery by Saliba. Thuram's not done, Barella. That was blocked by Lewis Skelly. Oh, it's a fabulous finish by Sučić. Inter equalise. Petr Sučić will never hit it any sweeter than that. It's his first goal in the Champions League for Inter Milan. Trossard. It's fallen for Eza. It needed a Cherby to put him under some pressure. It's to Trossard beyond the far post, and it's headed in by Gabriel Jesus again. He scored twice on the night, and Arsenal have scored from a corner kick. Indeed, the confidence. Saka now has got Gabriel Jesus ahead of him. Saka will go for glory himself. They're ahead of Mosquera. There's a counter-attack on here. Good pace from Luis Enrique. I'm not sure he had any better option than that. Nobody else had quite caught up with him. Saka to swing it in again, right under the crossbar. Sommer did the best he could, and he was fouled. There's a free kick which provides a bit of release, although Di Marco early in towards Thuram, important header by Saliba. Lautaro Martinez miscued, and Leandro Trossard got back there. Again, he's got choices. He's found Di Marco! Good save there. Di Marco again, and Raya keeps it out once more. Well, Rob Green, you're an international goalkeeper, but down by your left ankle. It's a useful one into from Marino. Eza! Didn't quite catch it. Sommer had to strike. He's found a right-footed cross, and he's found Trossard! His expression suggests that wasn't far away. Esposito, and that's what he can do. Strong but agile, held it up so well, spun his man, and wasn't far away. Fed through to Esposito, Fratesi, Thuram! Gabriel now is the steward of Esposito. Good ball from Rice. Saka! He's going to get another opportunity. And Gyökeres is running free here. He's done well to protect the ball. Saka. It's Gyökeres! Good yeah! Someone got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. And that goal will mean the world to Victor Gyökeres. He was born to get the goals to make the difference. A goal in the Champions League in San Siro. 16. Di Marco, headed by Thuram. Avoided them last season. Likes them. Here's another opportunity for Gyökeres. It's come to his head a bit.
This was 10 years ago under Arsene Wenger.
What a game we've got ahead of us here.
So Bayern Munich line the challenge there by Timber, and that's a foul conceded by Jonathan Tah there in the Bayern Munich box. It's great delivery, and it's a real opportunity for William. There's Marino. Trossard might be offside. The flag stayed down. Neuer's in no man's land. He's gone to try and find Saka. Ezra's waiting in the middle. In comes the Elise corner, which is boomed into the Arsenal box, and then Upamecano had a free header, but seemed to go after that collision with Pavlovic. Zubimendi, and he's going to win Arsenal the corner, defending done there by Conrad Laimer.
Yeah, he did well.
And then they start to run in. That's good delivery, it's flipped on and in. And it's another goal in a fine season for Jurrien Timber. Only the second time he scored in a Champions League game. Who needs Gabriel? Perfect delivery, a wonderful flick, and Arsenal lead 1-0.
Darren, it's just a fantastic.
Carl with the touch. Saliba there ahead of Kane. Lovely touch by
What a
Eza.
touch.
What a ball for Marino. Laid off again. It's Eza for Arsenal, and he can't find Saka. That would have been sensational out there against Lewis Skelly. Here's Kimmich. And that's towards Gnabry. It's a good ball as well. It's in there now to Carl. It's 1-1. Well, how about that for a goal? It was direct and it was clinical, and the 17-year-old scores in North London. It's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1.
And it's a brilliant goal. It really is. The switch of play and the run in behind Miles Lewis. Look at this again.
Fantastic pass by Jonathan Tah.
Oh, what a touch.
Stanisic. Elise's calling for it. Stanisic went for goal. I'm sure if he pulls it back to Michael Elise, but Zubimendi looking to float one in now towards Jurrien Timber, who can help it into the middle. Well, Madueke said that he might just have been leaned on there by Upamecano, but I think Jonathan Tah's clearance. Carl takes it, can't control it properly. Little flick now by Marino towards Zubimendi. It's given away now. It's a chance for Saka.
Oh.
And I think it's a fingertip there from Neuer. Arsenal. Coming in was Marino, and then trying to get there was Madueke. That's headed away in there by Jonathan Tah, back in by Declan Rice, and then away by Joshua Kimmich. Saka with a good ball, Marino with a free header, and it's straight away. Now he's in behind Miles Lewis Skelly and bearing down on the Arsenal goal and looking to shoot. Saved by David Ryan. The cavalry's on the way. Rice delivers, it's headed down and headed wide.
He
and
can't
the man
believe
with
it.
his head in his hands is Mikel Marino. Good play from Noni Madueke. Was he caught there by Upamecano? He was. And the Bayern defender's on a yellow card, which won't go unnoticed by Mikel Arteta, who's on a yellow card.
So is he, you know.
So Declan Rice curling one in quite beautifully, and it's headed on, and Manuel Neuer stops it from Mosquera. They couldn't work out where Rice now. Then he's got Eza and Saka up there with him. Rice might not need anybody. Saved it in. Oysop. Sure he was going to go in from Saka. He can't believe it. Nor can Declan Rice.
That is
He's not here. Upamecano gives it away to Declan Rice. Calafiori involved for the first time since coming on. Great cross! And it's finished off by Noni Madueke. Well, what about the impact from Riccardo Calafiori? It's a quite outstanding cross from the Italian, and he was begging Madueke to score his first ever Champions League goal, and Arsenal lead 2-1. Kimmich flicks another one forward. Oh! Mikel finally saved, but eventually tried to take on one too many. Martinelli won it back, and now he's off and running, and Eza sees him, and he's in behind Kimmich, and he's away from the keeper, and he's got an open goal. It's Martinelli! It's 3-1 to Arsenal against Bayern Munich, and I can tell you, the supporters behind us are virtually coming into the commentary position. They're so delirious.
And so they should. And so they're welcome.
Kimmich plays it away, just caught a little bit late there. And there is the full-time whistle, a whistle that confirms one of Arsenal's great European performances.
Hurdler, which they fell last season, but facing Real Madrid in the springtime is perhaps the ultimate test. Trading blows in a knockout. There is definitely a crackle in the North London air as Kylian Mbappe takes the ball under his spell and just tests the earlier. Odegaard by the delivery. And then by the wayward pass from Saka, which has allowed a chance for Vinicius to sprint, and Mbappe's in the middle, and it's just as well from an Arsenal perspective that Saliba was in the way. Bit of hesitation from Camavinga, left Rudiger in an awkward spot. Saka again, similar area, looking for the near post flick, and it nearly got it. Martinelli. Goes again, Martinelli, in towards Rice. It's Partey!
A great punch there, enough for him to go down. What was a foul?
Rodrigo. Mbappe, swiftly, crisply to Vinicius.
See Mikel Arteta going.
Still going through. 1-0 on aggregate, winning the semi. Losing the final against Barcelona. Here's Vinicius. Problems here. Mbappe! Flag is up. There would have been salvation.
So the one big thing is trying to keep him and the other three quiet.
Here's the main threat. It's Mbappe! You could see him opening his body up to try and steer the shot.
He knew exactly what he was trying to do. He's trying to...
Odegaard. Saka goes for the return. Timber. In towards Rice! Martinelli! Double save by Courtois.
How is this game 0-0?
Bellingham's made a run. Lovely pass for Mbappe. It was slick, it was silky, it was stealthy, it was threatening. Lateral run, ended illegally, and a free kick to Arsenal.
That was really good play. He was waiting for the challenge.
It is Declan Rice! It's a really special moment. It's a tremendous free kick. And the Emirates now is as loud as it has ever been.
Well, I don't think you could hear him. Actually, I'm certain you couldn't hear him, but there was some man behind me shouting just before Declan Rice was...
Rice. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli! Marino! And back to the Spaniard, and a terrific save by Courtois.
I think it was Alaba, wasn't it, that saved it off the line from Marino. Again, the passing and the move.
It's Rice. Bellingham. Saka. Rice would take two! Unbelievable! Enchantingly wonderful. The stuff of dreams for Declan Rice and Arsenal.
You fought the first one.
Marino. Rice. Touched for the sub. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Crisply hit for three by Mikel Marino.
The holders are desperate. The Gunners are in control. What a game we have in store.
Important the attack when they have it off quite aggressively.
There's the first chance then for Mbappe, and now Vinicius Junior. And it's in there to Mbappe, it's in off the chest. The linesman's flag is up. Bursting in now Martinelli, headed away in there for Real Madrid by Valverde. Arsenal looking to keep the pressure on. Vinicius Junior's lost it. It's played out now to Saka. And then, fizzes across the face. Courtois was leaping towards that, and what Arsenal would give here tonight. And Saka nice and patient, shooting Saka. First big save tonight for Courtois, but didn't he set up the chance well, Saka? Team with 21 set-piece goals this season, but not this time.
Real Madrid, Alaba doesn't look happy, Rudiger doesn't look happy.
Well, they're checking for a potential penalty here, that's why he's come over. He's given Arsenal a penalty.
He has.
Oh my word. Oh, he saved it! Oh my word, he's gone for the Panenka! Surely not the time or the place for a penalty like that. Here's Bellingham. It's a great ball in by Bellingham. And you would expect someone to be on the end of that.
That's a brilliant ball, it really is.
80 between them in all competitions this season. That's in behind to Mbappe, the angle tight. Lucas Vazquez has gone in there to join in. That's really good defending though in there. Outstanding defending from Saliba.
Quickly.
Marino's flick has found a bit of space here for Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard. Gets it back again from Declan Rice. Marino, and it goes to Bukayo Saka. Lifts it over the goalkeeper and scores! Arsenal heading to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and cue the delirium among the Arsenal fans. The Real Madrid supporters crestfallen. The first goal, but Arsenal over the two legs, Ali, have been outstanding.
100%.
They've lost it here though. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh my word! Well, in the blink of an eye, they've got to go back and cue the celebrations now from the Real Madrid supporters. Vinicius Junior scores with 23 minutes left, and Arsenal only have themselves to blame. To Ødegaard, the real sense they can get another one here. Arsenal, they didn't quite curl round enough from the captain.
No, to answer your question, I think you need games like this in your career. You need to get to places.
Vinicius Junior with a cross. Here's half a chance for them with it. Hendrick falling away. Last chance surely there for Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's good play on the left-hand side again, where everybody is singing from the one hymn sheet and everybody knows their job, and everybody, and I mean everybody, works their socks off.
Off goes Martinelli, and he's only got Fran Garcia with him, and he's in behind him. It's Martinelli! It's the semi-finals for Arsenal. It's a glory night for them. They've come to Madrid, and they've knocked the holders out, and that just puts the seal on a magnificent two-leg display from Mikel Arteta's team. They can look forward to Paris Saint-Germain, but they've been absolutely brilliant against Real Madrid.
And they deserve it done.